Hello and welcome to this overview of the KPIT's 7S approach for building your process for forecast accuracy measurement. This video will show you how this process improvement, which is most likely in your key sales and marketing department, will help you to reduce your forecasting errors, and it has been shown to prevent unwanted inventory buildups in organizations. This is a 7-step process to define your forecasting accuracy measurement. The initial 3 steps, or the foundational footsteps, can be revisited once every 2 years or if there's a significant change in your business. The next 4 steps, continuous and repeatable footsteps, need to be repeated for every forecasting period. Now let's take a deeper look at each of these steps. In the Foundation Footsteps section, we have Step 1, choose appropriate metric. In choosing a suitable metric, one should start with only one or two metrics, and then as the metric should be scale independent, so that it is logical when applied to an aggregate across SKUs. 2, the metric should be intuitively comprehensible to both forecasters as well as by management. Step 2, choose appropriate level in hierarchy. We have 3 dimensions that we can appropriately choose to get a better forecasting on resource allocation, product hierarchy, revenue generation, location inventory investments are made. This ensures that your forecast accuracy tracking process is linked to the decisions that rely on the forecast. Step 3, choose what to measure. Choosing the relevant data or series to measure enables a forecasting autopsy, which seeks clarification. We recommend a monthly archive of forecast for 12 months to display a waterfall analysis worksheet. Could be used. We also recommend a yearly archive for top sales forecast to review final forecast. Now that we have completed the foundation footsteps, we can take a closer view of continuous and repeatable steps. In this section, we have 4 steps. Step 4, review and apply relevant business weights to metric. The forecast accuracy metric can reflect the item's importance through assignment of weights. It also permits the forecaster to prioritize efforts at forecast accuracy improvement. Some of the recommended weights that can be used in forecast accuracy measure process are ABC classification, inventory holding cost, selling price, margins, expected service levels. For step 5, we have track and aggregated forecast accuracy metric over time. An aggregate forecast accuracy metric is needed by top management for process review and financial reporting. This metric can serve as the basis for tracking process improvement over time. Similar to statistical process control metrics, the forecast accuracy metric Step 6, target items for forecast improvement. A forecaster may manage hundreds or thousands of items. It is impossible to monitor all of the individual SKU forecasts to identify those most requiring improvement. Therefore, weighting factors discussed in Step 4 reveal those items that have the largest impact on the aggregated forecast accuracy metric and the largest business impact. Step 7, applying best forecasting practices. Once you have identified those items where forecast improvements should be concentrated, you have numerous factors to guide you. For example, some of the key best practices that can be adopted are analyze the gains or losses from manual overrides, identify product lifecycle patterns and use it as part of forecasting, determine adjustments that should have been made, assess environmental changes, and leading economic indicators. Step 8, repeat step 4 to step 7 for each period. All of these steps from 4 to 7 form a deliberate, continuous responsibility for the forecasting team in the organization. These steps should be repeated each period so that the aggregated forecast accuracy metric is continually updated for management and new targets for improvement emerge. Thank you for attending this overview of KPIT's 7S approach. For more information, visit us at kpit.com.